to be able to say that you have 435 matchmaking meetings during one day with 10 different countries, that is crazy.
We take the business pains from the stakeholders, from the corporates, and then we match them with hundreds and hundreds of startups, solutions and business ideas, and try to do a perfect match.
It's so valuable to have a focused exchange with a selection of hand-picked startups instead of managing such a process by themselves. It's smooth, it's high energy, and really gives the base to actually be able to get cracking and do the work once you find a good match.
It's a very good opportunity for us, being a very big organization, get connections to interesting companies with a different mindset for us.
Startups are ahead of us with their tech and their business models, and this helps us to drive change.
We don't need to do everything by ourselves. We can gain time and competence, and now we could do it on an international level.
It's extremely important for startups to meet corporates because we get our technology validated by market leaders and we get a foot in the door, which is very hard for us in other ways.
It's the interaction with customer that pushes us to improve our products.
They get a fast lane into possibly making business with corporations and public organizations that they would probably never have met otherwise.
And during this year, we haven't been able to travel to the same extent. There hasn't been any trade shows. So this was essentially one of the greatest opportunities for us to actually gain new leads and meet these international companies.
We can do this internationally without having to travel. And this opens up possibilities to do this kind of scouting for South Korea or Brazil, while some of us are sitting here in Sweden.
It's quite difficult for us to attend an event in Northern Europe, and it is a bit of a gamble for us to travel across the world, not knowing what the outcomes are going to be. But when you turn events into this sort of online environment, it allows us to participate, and in this case, luckily have a lot of great meetings.
The actual physical distance matters less and less, as it is proven that we can work and collaborate regardless of the distance. Therefore, I believe it is important to seek for international collaboration, as it opens up a lot of new opportunities.
Having international co-hosts is crucial and actually essential for getting international corporations and startups on board in the scale that we did.
And having an international organization helping you find companies to meet from other countries is just unbelievably good.
And of course also to select these 5 good Brazilian corporates and put them in contact with a huge amount of startups around the world.
My hope for the results or the outcome of Sweden Innovation Days is to see a lot of startups with even more smart ideas and maybe even more healthy business models.
A few of the conversations we started are now turning into prospects that are leading up to proposals.
I have to say we're already talking in follow-up meetings to see what we can accomplish together with several of these startups.
I think if I see one of our startups who want to enter any other market with not just only Canada, it's so much easier.
I believe we could build impactful partnerships within various areas.
And of course, we are truly looking forward to the next Sweden Innovation Days edition. But until then, we are now fostering this ongoing collaboration between our organization, especially for transborders projects